Yo guys, what's going on? So today I've got the Cherish Ball here again, and the reason I'm going over this again is because I did miss some stuff in the last video that I wasn't aware of. Actually, you can see that in this with the proximity sensor. Someone did point out in the comments that this does have a proximity sensor, so when you're near it, it starts to get the Pokeball light in there starts to get brighter. So very cool. Didn't realize that until after the video, but very nice proximity sensor in there. And this one actually does have batteries. Someone did comment on this asking to make a video on how to get this out, and I had not had any idea how to do it because in the instructions they show like, oh, you're supposed to push, and it's like I'm pushing and I can't get this out, and I had no idea. I hadn't gone back to it, but uh basically the instructions, maybe if you're a visual learner and you don't really understand uh on what to do, I did figure it out. And I like to see people actually do it rather than even instruction visuals, since it makes more sense to me while I'm doing it. So I have something pointy here that you can use. I have screwdriver. Maybe you don't want to use something as sharp. This one is a Phillips, I think. That's not. It's a little more flat on there, so I wouldn't be using something really sharp, but like a pin or anything like that might damage this. So what you want to do though is when you have your non too sharp but pointy object, you're just gonna want to go and push on both sides. I think they expect you to have fingernails as well. I don't have fingernails. I keep them pretty short, so just want to click on there. And honestly, I don't even think you need to really push on this. I think it's just if you can get it there with this, I think that's actually fine. So as you can see, that clicked out, but let me do it one more time. So I'm going to push it in. You'll hear click. And then if I push it in there with just this, yeah, it comes out. So just push it in a bit more than you can with like with your fingers. So I think longer fingernails are required for that, which I don't have. So if you have something like this to poke it in there, then you're able to actually grab it out, and the container will come out. So just a good way to see that. You've got to push it in a bit farther than what I think most people can push it in for. I did have trouble with that at first, but just never went back to it. Then in this, you'll be able to see that we have a screwdriver here. We'll just unscrew that, and then once we unscrew this, you're able to take off the top of this, and you'll see the batteries in there, and then you'll be able to replace them. Then once you have that screwed back in, all you need to do is put this the up way here, so this way, right into there, and that'll just slot into there, and then just give it a little push in, and there you go. It's back in, and you have power. So I don't know how long you keep this on. It's three AAA batteries. I doubt it'll last too long, but if you're not using it all the time, I mean, I think it could last for up to a year or two or something like that. So just be cautious of that, and don't forget how to do that, or come back to this video and you can find out how to do that. So that's how you replace the batteries, at least in the Pokeball. I will go over the how to get the ring out as well here, and change the battery in this guy as well. Okay, so now with this flipped over, we can actually access the bottom of here. This is where you're going to access the ring that you can put on the top, as well as the battery for this. This one should be more self-explanatory, but I thought I'd go over it anyway, since maybe you just don't really look at directions like I do sometimes, and I just get into the project right away. So with this, it can be a little bit hard. So just once you have it unscrewed, flip it over. Since there's no real great way to get that out. This uses double A's instead of triple A's. I believe the other ones are triple. These ones are double though. And then as you can see here, we actually have that ring. And I actually did feature this in the first video with that ring on top there. Though you can pull this out. There we go. It's easier than it's harder. What do I want to say? It's harder than I'm making it look. So you just grab that, put this back on. There we go, got it. Now I'm that took me a bit to get back on. So you can screw that on, and then put it like here, and then boom, we go with that, and you can go and set your Pokeball on top of there. So then you'll be able to have it whichever way you want. Obviously, I'm just setting up there so it looks at the camera, but you can obviously set it up any way you want on either side to have it there. Personally, I like the look of this, though you do get different color changing inside the Pokeball. So you have this, you can tap the front of the Cherish Ball or whatever ball you have in there, and this actually will change the color in there. I think I might have touched on this when I was doing it, but yeah, you've got a bunch of different colors you can do, and like I think there's one that's just like goes through all the colors in there. But yeah, it's a pretty hopefully quick little tutorial on things I might have missed on there, and also just getting this out of there. I think that was the big important thing, is like getting the AAA batteries out of here, because I think that is probably the hardest thing that people will come across when getting these the first time, is how do you get that out. So I'm glad I touched on that, and able to be able to get that out. So, but anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll catch you guys in another video. Bye.